Good morning, my students. How are you? I hope all things going well. Today we will start a new lesson, which is conjunctions. We talk about conjunctions in each unit or in each reading lessons. Today we will expand talking about conjunctions. We will talk about coordinating conjunctions and reason conjunction. Let's start with coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, for, yet, so. Let's start with the first one and. And suggest one idea or actions is added to another. For example, Tim sent his application and waited by the phone. We add two actions. We add one action to another. We add one action to another. We add waited to sent, so we use and. But suggest a contrast that is unexpected in light of another idea. It means give me opposite idea. For example, Jack lost a fortune in his stock market, but he is still rich. He is lost, but he is still rich. Two opposite idea. Or suggest that only one possibility can be realized, excluding the other. For example, you must study really hard for this exam or you will fail. If you don't study hard, you will fail. So when action will happen, study hard or fail. Yet is like nevertheless or but. So yet give us two ideas that opposite each other, two ideas that are opposite each other. For example, Johnny plays basketball well, yet his favorite sport is football. He plays basketball well, but his favorite sport is football. Opposite each other. Now, so the last one means that the sentences after the result from the sentences before means the result means that the sentence after the results from the sentence before. For example, he didn't want to fail his test, so he worked hard. So the result is he worked hard. Now, so we use in the sentences so. Now let's go. Now, please, my students, let's go to exercise A. I need from you in exercise A to start doing that alone, and check your answers then. Let's start. Check your answers with me. Let's start with this exercise. Now, Jana was cold. I put a coat on her. The result is I put a coat on her, so you saw. Number 2. Mary tried to read a novel in French. It was too difficult. So we use but contrast idea. It was too difficult, but she reads it. Number 3. To get from Vancouver to Victoria, you can fly or you can ride the ferry. You have two options and just one option you will do. If you want to go to Vancouver, you can fly or you can ride the ferry. Number 4, the waiter was not very nice. space, the food was delicious. Not very nice, the opposite of delicious. So we use but or yet. Number 5, I went to buy my favorite CD, space, the shop didn't have it. The shop didn't have it, but or yet I went to buy my favorite CD. Now, please, my student, check your answers and let's go to reason conjunction. This conjunction joins sentences to express a reason behind the action. What are reason conjunctions? Reason conjunctions are because, since, as, due to, owing to, because of, to, in order to, for, so that, in order that. Let's start with this example. Number 1, she was late because it was raining. The reason of she was late, it was raining. So we called these tools are reason conjunction. Number 2, since or as, he had no money, he couldn't buy a ticket because she hadn't, or as, since she had no money, she couldn't buy a ticket. The reason is he had no money. We lost the match owing to bad play. Now she lost to the match. The reason, bad play. She had accidents because of her carelessness. Carelessness, because, or the reason is carelessness. So the action, she had an accident. Number 5, he went shopping to or in order to buy a shirt. The reason of going shopping is to buy a shirt. I left home early. The reason is to be late for the appointment. So we use in order to. He was rewarded for doing his duty. The reason of rewarding is doing his duty. He went shopping so that, or in order that, he could buy a shirt. The reason of going shopping is to buy a shirt. Now we need to go to exercise. To exercise B. In this exercise, I need from you to. In this exercise, I need from you to fill the blank by to or in order, not to. Just we fill the blank with to or in order not to. Stop the video and start doing that. Thanks a lot. Let's doing this exercise. Fill in with a suitable reason conjunction, whether positive or negative. As I said, whether to or in order not to. You have to get dressed now in order not to be late. Get dressed in order not to be late for the party. Number 2, stop talking to let me hear. Stop talking to let me hear what he is saying. Number 3, in order not to be late. In order not to be late, you have to dress now. Number 4, writing to congratulate you for your success. To congratulate. So I'm writing to you. Number 5, to complete your registration, she has to pay the fees as soon as possible. 2, we don't need to use a negative form. I went to university to study English, not to study French. We need to use positive, not negative. Read your text silently in order not to disrupt the others. Number 8,